So this is another threading technique that you can use as well. You can use this with your client laying down or sitting up. With this technique though, you do need double or triple the amount of string that you were using with the double hand technique. So with this technique, I try to get 2 of my arms length of string, and you're going to tie part of that string loosely around your neck. Do a double knot, triple knot, same way we did with the double handed technique. So this technique is more similar to the technique that we've seen all around where the technician puts the string in her mouth and uses her neck muscles to pull the hairs out. So it is essentially the same, but considering we went through a pandemic and nobody really wants a wet piece of string to slap them in the face, we tie the string around our neck as opposed to putting it in our mouth. So you're going to have to flip your string depending on the brow that you're using and have a tight but firm grip on your string as well. So this technique is going to be a little bit slower of motion just because you have to reset your string and pull. As you practice, it will get faster and faster. I typically don't use this technique at all. I use a double-handed technique. So actually, I am teaching myself as I am teaching you how to use this technique. And I have not tried it on a client simply because I do other services that involve my neck muscles and I don't want to thread all day using the same neck muscles, so I use my hands instead. The other thing I noticed with this technique, since you are only using one hand, you do need to flip the string and your loop depending on the brow that you're working on. So that is a little bit more of a learning curve as well. And here we have our fake client, and I'm going to tie the string around my neck and basically show you how to position your hand and pull the string at the same time, how to reset the string. I do usually start with my left or the client's left brow. So this is how you want to pull the string. It's actually pretty simple. The reset process is what I don't like, to have to continuously bring my neck up and down in order to reset, but it's really easy. And if you have a strong neck, you're going to be able to pull those thick hairs out really quickly. And this is basically it. It's the same basic technique as the two-handed technique, but you do have to, as you can see, doing the other brow and the unibrow, I have to kind of figure it out a little bit differently just because I need to know how to loop and where Miss Pac-Man is supposed to be so she can rip the hairs out.